Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new album Roulette. It's been 3 months, so let's get into it. We Love You, Tecca 2 by Lil Tecca gets a 74. Donda versus Certified Lover Boy. Donda is a much more better though. It gets an A1 to me, while Certified Lover Boy gets a 65. Mercury Act 1 by Imagine Dragons gets a 67. Ground Control by Rudimental gets a 57. Singing Pretty on Top of the World by Lura and Alaina gets a 77. Timelezz by Jhay Cortez gets a 52. It's a pretty mediocre Latin album, in my opinion. Start Again by Donny Osmond gets a 69. Nice. Beautiful Illusion Part 2 by Keem gets a 59. Hall of Fame Hustler by Paul Wall gets a 66. I've been trying to tell you by saying that Etienne gets a 71. Doe Or Die 2 by AZ gets a 67. Jose by J Balvin gets a 38. Starcrossed by Kacey Musgraves gets an 88. Yep, pretty much just own that one. Oh, and Squaring the Circle by Sneaker Pimps gets a 68, and the Melodic Blue by Baby Keem gets a 65. Catch the Wind by Alpert gets a 67. I also got this as well. One Way Out by Melissa Etheridge gets a 74. Final Volume 1 by Enrique Iglesias gets a 20. Wolves by Candlebox gets a 79. Lindsey Buckingham gets a 40. Hard to believe Lindsey Buckingham was part of this band. Dearly Beloved by Daughtry gets a 72. Same Truck by Scotty McCreery gets a 78. 1320 by Vedo gets a 65. 29 Written in Stone by Pearce gets a 73. Drunken Words Sober Thoughts by Seven Streeter gets a 55. Picture from a Small Town by James and Rogers gets a 68. And Montreal by Lil Nas X gets a 70. Alright, up next. Perfect Union by Kool and the Gang gets a 67. Us Against the World by Tom MacDonald, you know, this, gets a 28 out of me. I did not enjoy that. After that, we have Midtown Diaries by Mitchell Tenpenny, which gets an 84. Love is the New Black by Van Helmton gets a 64. Alright, Band Apart by Third Eye Blind gets a 60. Life Forms by Angels and Airwaves gets a 22. Firebird by Natalia Imbruglia gets a 37. These Things Happen New by Jay gets a 63. In the Meanwhile by Alicia Cara gets a 19. The Beautiful Liar by Ex Ambassadors gets a 21. Sincerely Controlled by Young Boy Never Broke Again gets an 87. And Nati Vida by Nadi Natasha gets a 15. And Baytown by Ray Lynn gets a 70. Whoa. The Quest by Yes gets a 31. More like, no, am I right? Liberty by the Doobie Brothers, Hall of Famers, gets a 67. La Seeking gets a 67. La 167 gets a, by Faruko gets a 62. In These Silent Days by Brandy Carlisle gets an 82. Extensive Brain by Meek Mill gets an 84. Happy Machine by Dylan Francis gets a 67. Ain't Nothing Funny Anymore by Ray Stevens gets a 53. Asinine by Tech 9 gets a 63. Still Sewn on Ocean by Currency gets a 35. King Size Manager by Josh Turner, who was responsible for these records and these records. His new Christmas album gets a 17. Human the Devil album by Cody Johnson gets a 65. Eat Your Veggies by Baby No Money, who made the song La La, which is off this, by the way. His new album gets a 70. Friends That Break Your Heart by James Blake gets a 62. New Stage by Jesse McCartney, the voice actor for Joshua McTodd. His new album gets a 15. Time to Kill and Therapy by Old Dominion gets a 64. Lil Man by Marky Bassett gets a 69. Nice. Life of the Dawn by Don Toliver gets a 54. I Dream of Christmas by Noah Jones gets a 68. Blessing Miracles by Santana gets a 79. Peso in My Pocket by Toby Keith gets a 70. Music of the Series by Coldplay gets a 65. When Christmas Comes Around by Kelly Clarkson gets a 27. She made this. The Comeback by Zac Brown Band gets a 91. Fly by Cassidy Pope gets a 93. Hellraisers Part 2 by Cheat Codes gets an 88. Punk by Young Thug gets a 0, the lowest score I have given an album on this channel. Pokemon 25 by, Pokemon 25 gets a 25. Perfect. Pelago by Ryan Hurd gets a 62. Revived, Remixed, and Revisited by Reba McEntire gets a 54. Alpha by CL gets a 52. Future Past by Duran Duran gets a 95. What a Song Can Do, from Lady Antebellum, or Lady A, it gets a 65 out of me. And for those that are wondering, yes, this record is in my house. And so is this. And after that, Blue Benzes by Lana Del Rey gets a 61. Florin 2 by Wale gets a 53. Mr. Christmas by Brett Eldridge gets a 92. Anomaly by Fuel gets a 94. Hell of a Holiday by Pistol Annies gets a 74. Goal to Goal by Tennille Ards gets a 71. The Butterfly Effect by Fetty Wap gets a 90. Sunny Boy by Rit Momney gets a 68. Something About Christmas Time by Rob Thomas, him, gets a 68. Ocean to Ocean by Toya Amos gets a 52. Evergreen by Pentatonics gets a 93. Then the Flame Part 2 for Resurrection by Dead or Alive gets a 69. Nice. Equals by Etienne gets a 76. Jam Monsters by Bad Wolves without their old vocalist gets a 91. Naughty Liz, naughty, is another album by Mitchell Tenpenny. Yeah, Mitchell Tenpenny actually released an EP and then a Christmas album, so anyway, so Christmas album turns out to be much more better than EP, as it gets a 94. And finally, Backslider by LB Shane gets an 85. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video as part of a 12 Days of Christmas 2021. Tomorrow for the last day of 12 Days of Christmas, I'll be doing some singly videos. So, without way, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week for the second part of this final episode of Season 1 of Album Roulette. Until next time, take care, stay safe, #embrace the madness.